Hello, welcome to the channel. We've got a bit of a different review. Well, it's a tiny little review. It's not going to take long at all. So basically, Paul on ISM does a buddy build every Christmas, and this Christmas he chose the let me just find the name. Polikarpov I-16. An interesting little plane. It is a little plane, and everyone bought the ICM 132nd kit. I couldn't afford a kit at the time, and I wasn't able to take part. But then Andy Callis, one of the members of the Hangout from ISM, very kindly said he had one available, not the ISM model, but he had a 172nd kit available, and he would send it to me all the way from Naples in Miami, I believe it is. Anyway, it arrived, and I opened it up, and I've got to say, I love it. I love tiny little kits. I've built a couple of the Revell micro bird series, and they're lovely when they're built up. The last one I'd done was the Tempest, and that was a long time ago. I think my skill set has increased quite a lot since then, so I'm eager to see how I've improved on these small builds. So this is it. This is the Polikarpov, and honestly it really is a tiny plane. Even the 132nd version that everyone's building is quite small. So mine's different. Out of everyone that's bought the same kit, but I'm the only one that's got this Revell 172nd scale Polikarpov I-16. And I think it's going to stand out because it's so small, and it will be the smallest one out of the lot. So I've got a challenge to make it look as good as I can at the size it is, because obviously there's not a lot of detail in things such as this engine, you know, I've just got to do the best I can, and that is a challenge I love it. So I'm just going to show you. So this is a two-pronged attack basically. This is serving as a review for people if they can get hold of this. I should imagine it's quite difficult to get hold of now, but it also serves as my sort of pre-build thread, you know, that I haven't already built any of it, and that and how it came to be mine, and so on. So we're just going to have a really quick look around the kit. It came to me like this. Obviously Andy done his best. He put it in a nice little box, and it was all foam padded, so nothing at all has got broke, which is really cool. So basically we've got it's all raised detail, and you know, it's, some of the edges are quite sharp, so I'm going to have to go around and yeah, tiny little bits of flash here and there, but some of the edges are quite sharp. I'm going to have to be very careful with this kit. We've not got a lot of detail on the fuselage, but that's not a problem. A tiny little bit there. Got some detail on the rear wing. You're not really going to be able to see this, but let me get this overhead. So we've got a, oops, move the camera a bit. So the rear wheel's moulded in. Come on, there we go. Rear wheel's moulded in, and sort of glossy finish to it. Obviously no interior detail. and then I'll show you the engine. There's not a lot I can do with the engine in terms of can I add any sort of wiring to it, or I don't even know if I can. Come on, there we go. I don't even know if I can add any different variation in tones. We'll see. I'll see what I can do with that. But I've accepted the challenge, so there we go. That's that. This is the bottom section. So we've got a bit of detail going on here. Again, there we go. No, come on. I'm getting a new camera. I think for my birthday, I'm getting the new C920 Logitech camera, which has got a better autofocus system on it. It's got a 20-step autofocus. This is just 2-step. And there we go. We've got some riveting detail there. I think it's going to look a lovely little plane. We've got the front. See, I'm not going to go through every single piece. I thought these were bent at first from travel, but they're meant to be like that, I think, looking at the instruction sheet. We've got the clear part on the canopy. There we go. It'll do. So, and we've got the wheels, and it's all here. At least I hope it is. And doors. The doors have got riveting detail on the cowling. These are the cowling parts for the engine. Come on. Very good. And I don't really think there's anything much I can show you now. There's where the engine, propeller and that will attach. The firewall that sits. We pop that there. Oh, there we go. So I'll find that in a second. I didn't see where it dropped. There it is. So there we go. That's the I-16 Revell 1/72 scale. It's quite old, I think. We've got the decals here. Still got the decals. I don't know what the age is of these, but they're still there. Are they stickers or are they decals? They're decals. They are decals. There we go. And the instruction sheet is, it literally is just a sheet. What have I done with that? I keep putting things down. Here we go. So it's quite an old. It's just a single sheet. Very, very easy. It's not going to take very long to put together at all. And there's the different, some interesting facts on there. So the English instructions are on the front, and then the foreign instructions are on the back. There's not much point me going through it. It's very, very simple. Fuselage halves all going together there, to left and right, and the base. Engines going on there, and the rear stabilizers and the top of the wings. And step 3, the cowlings go on, and the wheels go in. Or step 3A, the landing gear goes in retracted. So there we go. That is it. Oh, the date on this is 1964/1987. So we've got to assume this is somewhere in between. Purely because it's got 1987 on, we've got to understand that this has got to have come after 87 or the year of 87. So yeah, it's at least 87, 97. So it's 30 years old at least. So yeah, there we go then. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.